Hello amigos, and what is up? Hope you're all good and welcome to another episode. And today we're going to be looking into PSU. We're going to look at some more related questions to PSU. Here I just get asked various questions and I try and answer them with what I can discover in the forums or throughout other players. With that said, let us continue with some questions. Okay guys, well before I start answering the questions that I got, I just want to make it perfectly clear that I'm not a dev or anything. I'm just a big PSU fan. I'm just interested in obviously getting this server moving and playing on here again, because I love this game. Okay amigos, let's get started here and let's talk characters, shall we? And Maya here can do us the honors. Oh, Maya. Anyway, yes, okay, it seems bugs with clearing character data on the character's recreation server program has now hopefully been fully fixed, and I guess this means, and you can't help but wonder if our beloved characters have now all been fully deleted from the PSU abyss of data. I know it's a sad moment, but hopefully we can restart PSU again soon, I suppose. Okay, and all this leads me to some other character related stuff. Like the bug where characters wouldn't have their weapons on when switching to certain areas. Hopefully you guys have noticed that, surely. But it's claimed that this is mostly fixed now. But we are warned, and we have been warned that it can still get buggy on the rare occasion. But this will hopefully be fully fixed once, you know, the servers, when they decide to reopen the servers, it should hopefully be fully fixed. Anyway, this also helps a lot with another bug, and meaning the player's palette is now actually cleared when changing type, as this caused, you know, some confusion with players. You know, obviously it confused me a little bit as well. And this does seem to be working without any issues, so compared to the bug on the area changes, this seems to be working okay, so fingers crossed. Alright, let's answer another question here. So the question is, I've been playing Clementine for a while. I've played all the missions available. Are they still going to be releasing any more missions for me to be able to play with and not get bored? Okay, well, for one thing, we're obviously supposed to be here testing stuff out, but to answer your question, as far as I know, they have been sort of consistently adding slowly new missions. Now, I don't know when you last played or whatever, but just to let you know, some of the newest missions just released. Let me see if I can actually remember them. Well, one I know is the Cave of Ice, if you guys remember that mission. What's the other mission? The Dark God, I know they've released that as well, I believe. There's also the Flowery Pursuit. What was the other one? Bladed Legacy, I believe it was. So if you haven't played those yet, those are sort of the newest releases. Just be aware that obviously bosses are obviously not available yet, which I cannot wait for, guys. I really want bosses. Anyway, let's see what other questions we can answer here. Okay, I talked a bit about character bugs before, but I want to talk a bit about functions now. So, for example, and here's a good one for me personally, as I must admit I would do it a lot in game myself. And I must say, I noticed there was something a little bit weird about it. So basically, back attacking. It seems that the admins have fixed this problem now, and there is a 100% hit rate, hopefully. As there was some issues with that actually working properly. It seemed kind of unfair, like, especially for me, in an action RPG game. And that's because I say a hit is a hit, right? Especially, you know, when you are dealing with these sort of like action MMOs and all that, you know, normally, you know, you expect if you definitely hit something, you're going to get that hit, right? You know, this isn't supposed to be a turn-based game based exactly on luck. And okay, I know maybe it's debatable for some because there's certain, you know, stats like, you know, accuracy, for example, to make sure that you are hitting the enemy and whatever. So, okay, it's debatable for some. But I argue action RPG should be about skill mostly. But, you know, please let me know what you think about that in the comments. And I think I'll leave that one as that because we can get into a rant here about all this. So, we'll leave that one as that. Anyway, moving on to something that will really please a lot of you guys, I'm pretty sure. As I know people love this function in games because, well, you are all so darn nosy. So, what am I spilling my tea over? Well, player equipment, basically. I can now actually say that player equipment can be viewed by others. Ooh. Yep, true. Yeah, this is for real, guys, according to the admins. I must say, I think it's amazing how they got this work done so quickly already. Don't you guys think that as well? Yes? No? Eh? Oh, and anyway, as we are kind of in the topic of functionality and bugs, I'll quickly mention right here something else that some of you may have missed in game. So, when in the lobby area, and fair warning here, amigos, because this only works when in the lobby area. Oh, and you have to be in first person view as well. Got that? Good, good, good. Okay, so here's what would happen. The bug is you could actually hear status sounds, effects coming from all over the place. It's really weird, and yeah, it's true and pretty weird, right? But kind of strangely cool, maybe? Ah, must be just me then. Okay, amigos, another update for characters that will really please a lot of you. It's about partner card functions. Are you excited yet? Well, you should be. So, you won't believe it, but you can now invite players to your party by simply using your partner cards. Yay! And probably about time too. So that's pretty good workings on the game functionality lately, I would say. It's been, you know, quite a big improvement from, you know, what we had. Especially if you guys were there right from the beginning, you will notice that, you know, this is definitely adding to the functionality of, you know, getting the game running how it should. It's getting unbroken slowly, you know. Hey, PSU is getting there, but it's getting there slowly. Also, before we sign off here, I would like to say, if playing PSU again interests you, or this server, or just this type of PSU news, then don't forget to subscribe and become an amigo, as I will be posting more updates if there's enough interest. So do this for PSU, and do this for me. And if you can press that like button or leave a comment, that would be great, man. So don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you laters.